Boy, some of us have a problem. We want to stop worry about the things we did last week and the things we did of yesteryear. But on this episode of Chatbout podcast, we are going to talk about all of that. Ready for set. Yeah, so welcome back to Chatbout Podcast. With me, your host, WG Deso, aka Captain Positive. Let me tell you something. Stop looking over your shoulder. Stop looking over your shoulder. What do I mean by that? Stop worrying about the past. The past is the past. You've never heard, seen, or known nobody who can go back into the past and change what they did. Not even 1 second ago. You can't undo that. So why the past are haunted so much? What I always say is this. The past is full of lessons. You know what I mean? Because guess what more? You can remember everything that you've done in the past. You know? You can remember every step, every mistake, every victories, every loss, everything that you've done in the past. You can remember it. So the past is filled with lessons. What we do, we worry about the failures, we worry about the mistakes, not knowing that these things are actual lessons. Because you have to do something for fail at something, you know. You have to try something for make a mistake at something. But we keep replaying the mistakes and we not learn from them. We not find out what we did wrong. How we can correct that. What we need to do going forward. Some of us not do that. But we not realize the library, the wealth of knowledge, the information that we never use. We have to start using it now. Capitalize on it. Start doing the things that we have access to change how we move. Because guess what now? If 2 years ago, me did fail at this thing. Today, right now, me know what not to do because me do something similar or me do it already and me did fail. But someone no want to try again because they did fail before, not knowing that you have that knowledge, you have that information. So you're not going to repeat unless you're insane, because if you're going to do over the same thing you did 4 years ago, and expect different result. That are the problem with looking over your shoulder. But if you know, say, alright, me did try to start the business, but here what at the time, me did do these things prematurely. Me did go about it the wrong way. So now that me did know what me did do then, me not have to repeat the process now. Because guess what now? Me have the library of information. You know what I mean? I have the history because I remember. So now I know the steps where I can skip, or the steps where I can add, or the steps where I need to take out totally. But it have to happen based on the fact that I do it already. So the past is not always a bad thing. Excuse me, that real second. The past is not always a bad thing. This past is something we can learn from. The past is something we can help you going forward, because ultimately we do it already. And it's the only time in our life we can get a do-over is when we learn from the past. That's the only time. The only time in our life. You see what I say? So we oftentimes curse the past because the past is, in some of our lives, is filled with failure. But me no look upon them as failures. Me look upon them as lessons. Me look upon them as education. Me look upon them as knowledge, because we can't do nothing. We can't do nothing going forward if we don't learn from the things that we do that was wrong in the past. You see what I say? If you keep doing the same things over and over, then your future not going to change. Your present not going to change, because you live over the same mistake over and over and over and over. And then you're going to blame the past for that. The past is not the problem, are you? The past is not the problem, you know. So what you are doing is basically you relive the past over and over and over, and then you blame 2015, you blame 2017, you blame 97, you blame 98, you blame 2021. You know what I mean? Someone blame 1986. And a 1986 fault, and a 2023 fault, a 2024 no. What you do yesterday and never get the results where you want, you can't do it today and get the result where you want. So you have to change what you do. So use the past as your library. Use your past as a tool. Use your past as education. Use your past as lesson. Your past can teach them things there. Your past can identify the mistakes in what you make, and you don't repeat them, so that going forward you can do differently and get the results where you did a go after when you did try it in the first place. You see me I say? So me don't want to hear it. Me don't want no more excuse. Say, boy, every time I do that, I fail because you kept doing it the same way each and every time. You have to learn from the mistakes you've made, from the attempts that you've made. And let me tell you something. It's a good thing you're trying, because some people not try at all and want results. You see what I say? So keep trying, but change the method, change the angle you tried from, change the steps so you take. You see what I say? Change the way you go about the things that you did last week, yesterday, a few years ago, if you want different results today. Because the whole of it want to create something special, the whole of it want to create something great. But it not gonna happen if you keep doing it the same way you did it the first time and failed. You have to change the method, you have to tweak it. You know what I mean? You have to add some things, you have to take out some things. Or in some cases, you have to change everything altogether and start anew. But either way, you have that wealth of knowledge of what not to do going forward. You see what I say? So as I said earlier, we want change, but we still look over our shoulder. Stop looking over our shoulder. Use the past as a tool. Use the past as a library. Use the past as an education, so that going forward, make the same mistake. You see what I say? So, a great man once said, let go of the past, but keep the lessons it taught you. So remember that while you go forward, using the lessons learned from the past. Go.